Hi and welcome to Political Quickie, your political show that subjectively discusses current affairs in South Africa and all around the world. My name is Mapa Sikamura. Now, I know you guys are anxious, like there's a whole lot going on with COVID-19. There's literally a global shutdown. South Africa officially shuts down Thursday night, Friday morning for 21 days until the 16th of April. And yeah, we've gone past the 500 mark in terms of infections. 2 people in ICU as of now, no reported deaths, but this information is changing so much and so quickly that literally our heads are ringing. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to distract you. Hi, over here. I'm here to distract you. Okay, so let's think about more weird but normal African news. Guinea has held a referendum vote, right, to whether or not they want to adopt a new constitution. I know you think about COVID-19 again, like an entire election, like people were in a line when countries are literally deploying the military to enforce social distancing. But that's not the conversation, okay? Come back, let's not go down the rabbit hole of distraction, right? According to the government, the proposed constitution will codify gender equality as well as rid of female circumcision, right? It sounds amazing. However, the concern from the opposition and other observers is the fact that this new constitution will actually reset presidential term limits, which means that the current President Alpha Conde, will be able to start afresh, right? Pretend as though he was never president and be able to run for a 3rd and 4th term, but that would actually, according to the new constitution, be his 1st and 2nd term. Do you know what I mean? So there's been widespread protests in the country, as well as observers actually critiquing or criticizing the procedural fairness of the vote. And here's the thing, the opposition has actually boycotted the vote. So the man has been president since 2010. He's spent decades in opposition politics. So it's quite a paradox that this man who spent decades in opposition politics, somewhat fighting the regime of President Lansana Conte, is now on the other side. He himself is a president, right? He alleged election rigging, as well as he was arrested himself for trying to leave Guinea illegally, etc., is now on the other side. He is president, and towards the end of his presidency rather, he decides to propose a new constitution that can reset the entire oil machine so that he can run again. It's absolutely disgusting. You know something else that I'm noting? If you glance throughout Africa, you'll notice that the current presidents are people who've been waiting to be president. And Emerson Mnangagwa in Zimbabwe and Cyril Ramaphosa being 2 examples of that. So it's interesting that President Alpha Conde, right, wants to remain in power, but he's doing it in a very smart way. He wants to do it constitutionally, whether it's the Xi Jinping way by amending the constitution or the Vladimir Putin way. But he is essentially saying, okay, let's introduce an entirely new constitution so that I can remain in power. It's absolutely disgusting, unfreaking believable. But anyways, I love you guys. Use a talent to serve humanity, and I will see you soon.